Hello, and thank you for joining. My name is Tracy Lundstrom of All Around Yoga, and today's little yoga bite is a short sequence on the knees. So we're never going to get off of the ground. This is a great one to do if you're just getting up in the morning and feeling a little stiff. It'll help generate a little bit of warmth as well as get into those joints. So because we're going to spend a little time on the knees, if you have your yoga mat, you can always fold it over a couple of times. If not, having a blanket folded over to give a little extra cushioning. I'm actually on the carpet with some nice padding underneath. So I'm going to do this routine just on the floor. So the first thing is to just soften into the joint. So we're going to find our child's pose, taking the knees slightly wider than the hips, keeping the toes together, and just allowing the torso to drop towards the ground, arms reaching forward. And we can place that third eye spot right there on the forehead in between the eyebrows, right onto the ground. Allow any shifting, let the feet separate. And if it's not comfortable to have those knees apart, even putting them together and letting your belly lie on the thighs. And we'll gently come up to tabletop position, the knees beneath the hips, wrists beneath the shoulders, and we have a slight bend in the elbows. And with that bend, you'll see the inside, the antecubital area pointed towards each other. We'll get tall through the spine, draw the belly button back towards the spine, and take a few cat-cows. Inhaling, dropping that low part of the ribs towards the ground while the head and the sit bones reach up. And then exhale, rounding the back. Curl those shoulders up to the ears, pressing through the hands and the knees. Feel the spine round and inhale through. You can do that a few times. Your own breath's pace. Now to get into the spine, we can do some side movement here, maybe bringing one hip and shoulder together on the same side. And then back over to the other so we can feel that nice stretching on the opposite side. And then putting that all together, inhale, and then roll those hips, exhale. So we call this a barrel roll. Take it into the other direction. Nice. All right, so we're going to slide back down into that child's pose. Lengthen out through the arms, walk the fingers and feel the shoulders stretching. And then slide the hands to the knees. We're going to come up so that the hips stack over top of those knees. Sweeping the arms up. Shoulders drop away from the ears so our pinkies will spin towards each other. And then exhale, round the back, draw your inner thighs together. Be nice and strong in the lower body as you land in that cat pose. Inhale, open the heart, find the cow pose, and then exhale. We find child's pose. Inhale, one big sweep. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, sink into that child's pose. Again, we reach up and round the back. Open the heart and find that child's pose. One more time, we're just going to reach up and stay here. Nice. I'm going to shift because now we're going to work into the side of the body. So take one leg, reach it out to the side, straight out, and the foot will go flat, toes pointed forward. The bent leg, that thigh is going to be straight up and down, and we're going to press this foot into the ground. So you can feel the inner thighs squeezing. You can even feel the glutes pressing and squeezing. Hips are coming together. Hands come down. Let's do a few cat-cows here as we open up that hip joint. Nice. Good. Walking the hands and coming back. We're going to open out the arms. We're going to start with gate pose. Gently drop the fingertips. We're only putting the fingertips here to help us remember to avoid collapsing on this side as we lift up and over and find this nice stretch to that opposite side. And then the hand comes down and we're going to reach into this modified extended side angle. We're on the knee. And then if we want to generate a little heat, we lift that leg. We can take elbow to the knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. A few more times. Extend, bend the knee, grab the foot, and if it feels good, hinge and bow. And we come back. We lift up. Hands come down. Reset with a few cat-cows here. Maybe even add that barrel roll. And we'll take it to the other side. So extend the leg, press the foot, draw the inner thighs together, and begin that extended leg cat-cow. Come back to neutral, slide the hands and extend them out to the sides. Find that gate pose, reaching up through that knee, press that foot into the ground, feel that lengthening, and over to the other side. So our glutes are activated here so that we keep the hips forward and we go into that modified knee extended side angle. Now, if you want to stay here, if this is just like, oh, this is great, that's fine. If you want to add a little bit of energy, lifting up the leg and finding that rhythm. And bend the knee, grab the ankle, and bow. Extending it back. Sweep the arms up and come back into that tabletop. A few cat-cows. Drop into that child's pose. Sweep the arms up. We'll come back around. Inhale. And we'll finish off into that nice, deep child's pose. Sway side to side. See if you can soften into the hips a little bit more. You can let that forehead rest on the ground, on your hands. You can make fists. See if you can drop the shoulders away from the ears. Soften through the neck. And enjoy a few more breaths here. Thank you so much for joining me. I always enjoy practicing, sharing that with all of you. and I'll see you again soon.